Similarly, you have to write minus I effect, and remember that positive charge shows strong, why plus I of D is greater than plus I of H. So what is the difference between H and D? H and D are isotope of hydrogens. This C dot, H dot collision and bond form. D is heavier isotope. This means there will be a less vibration. Strong bond means less bond length. Less bond length means more electron density. There are two options, A and B. Out of two options, we have to select one option. What is the order of plus I? First is O minus, then there is a CO2 minus, then there is a Hi, hello to everyone. Now in this lecture, we will mostly do the practice regarding inductive effect. So first of all, we will start the lecture with the practice. So what you have to do, you have to write all these questions and then you have to mark your answer, then I will explain. So first of all, compare the minus I effect. You have to compare the minus I effect of these in all these examples. Pause the video, write all examples, then I will explain. Now, what is the answer? In first example, this is our sp hybridized, sp2 hybridized and sp3 hybridized. Means minus I effect of sp is greater than sp2 greater than sp3. Now, the second, as we already discussed that in group electronegativity decreases. This means minus I will decreases. Fluorine is most electronegative. This means minus I is maximum among the halogens. Iodine is least electronegative. This means minus I is minimum among halogens. Try this. Now in minus I effect, again this is oxygen, this is nitrogen, this is carbon. The first carbon is same. Since oxygen is more electronegative, this is the order of minus I. In D, the most electronegative is F, then OH, and then methyl. In E, this is our Sp, this is our Sp2, and this is our Sp3. 1 greater than 2 greater than 3. This is the order of minus I effect. Now in F, this carbon is Sp hybridized, and this is Sp2. Sp is more electronegative. This means minus I of alkyne is greater than phenyl. Now in second G, this is Sp2 and this is Sp2. The next carbon is again Sp2 and this is Sp2. Now what is the order of minus I effect? Now after second carbon there is a hydrogen, and inductive of hydrogen is 0, and this is replaced by Sp2. Means we have to compare Sp2 carbon with hydrogen. We already discussed that more number of Sp2 carbon, more will be the minus I effect because it is an additive effect. So means minus I of phenyl is greater than alkene because of more number of Sp2 carbon. Now in H, more oxygen, more minus I, this greater than this greater than this. More the oxygen, more will be the minus I effect. Now in I, we already discussed that in group electronegativity decreases. Oxygen is more than, sulfur is more than selenium. Now in J, again in the group electronegativity decreases. K, in the group electronegativity decreases, therefore decreasing order of minus I effect. Now we can compare inductive effect only when there is a one variable. In case of more than one variable, it is very difficult to predict which will show strong minus I or which will show strong plus I. So in order to do those type of questions, we have to learn, okay, this is the order of plus I effect. Now we already know that negative charge is electron rich. If any atom carrying negative charge, this means it is electron rich, it is a less electronegative. This means negative charge will show strong plus I effect. So you have to remember, negative charge will show strong plus I effect, and positive charge is more electronegative, means positive charge will show strong minus I effect. Now apart from negative, this is our 3 degree carbon, this is our 2 degree carbon, this is 1 degree, and this is methyl. This means it is a decreasing order of plus I effect. Now D plus I is greater than H, I will explain you later. So first of all, write this plus I effect order. Similarly, you have to write minus I effect, and remember that positive charge shows strong minus I effects. The source of this is JEE. I have write all this minus I order from JEE. This is the decreasing order of minus I. Okay. Now why you have to remember one more point, the plus I effect of CD is greater than plus I effect of CH, or we can simply say that plus I effect of D is greater than plus I effect of H. Now question arises, why? Why plus I of D is greater than plus I of H? Now if we compare CH and CD bond, D means deuterium. So what is the difference between H and D? H and D are isotope of hydrogens. Got it? Now the main difference is H and D are deuterium and it is heavier isotope. Now it is a heavier isotope. So whenever bond formation takes place, the formation of bond must be during the collision. C dot H dot collide, bond will form. C dot D dot collide, bond will form. The collision lead to the formation of bond at a particular distance. Now it is a heavier and it will undergo bond formation. Now we have two different situations. First one is this C dot H dot collision and bond form. H dot is lighter, this means it will more vibration in H dot. For example, H is vibrating this way and this is C dot, means collision will be less effective. D is heavier isotope, this means there will be a less vibration. Now less vibration means effective collision. Less vibration, effective collision, this means the type of bond form is strong bond, means I can say heavier means less vibration. Less vibration means strong bond, and strong bond lead to the, what is the bond length? Bond length will be less. Less bond length. Less bond length means more electron density. More electron density means more electron rich, means more plus I effect. Got it? So the CD, D is heavier, means less vibration, effective collision. Effective collision means strong bond. Strong bond means less bond length. Less bond length means more electron density. This means it has more plus I effect. So you have to remember that plus I effect of D is greater than plus I effect of H. It is the definition of inductive effect we already discussed. Just revise characteristic. The inductive effect is a displacement of sigma electron toward more electronegative element. The more electronegative element lead to the inductive effect, minus I effect. Means more electronegative means more minus I. And it is a permanent effect. Electron will not changes its atomic orbital. What is the meaning of this? Electron will not changes its atomic orbital means hybridization will not change. is a partial polarization of sigma bond, means the hybridization will remain same. So you have to add this point in your notes. Electron will not change its atomic orbital. And we already discussed inductive effect is a additive effect. And what is the cause of inductive effect? Difference in electronegativity. Now let's do some questions. You have to solve all these questions, then I will discuss. There are two options, A and B. Out of two options, we have to select one option. Now, what is the answer of first? As we already discussed, SP, SP2 and SP3 means 1 greater than 2 greater than 3. And what about halogens? F greater than Cl greater than Br greater than I means A. Now try this third and fourth. The order of minus I will be oxygen more than nitrogen more than carbon, A. Fourth, the order of minus I will be B, F greater than OH greater than CH3. Now in fifth, order of inductive will be 1 greater than 2 greater than 3 because SP, SP2 and SP3. So correct answer will be B. In sixth, the correct order of minus I effect is alkyne is greater than phenyl, means 1 is greater than 2. About inductive, which is true. What is the correct statement? It is a permanent effect, it is correct, and it is polarization of sigma electrons in both sides. This is wrong. The polarization of electron will be in one side. The correct order of plus I. As we know that oxygen has strong plus I, but we have to compare oxygen with nitrogen and carbon. The least electronegative element having negative charge shows strong plus I. Means C minus is more plus I than N minus. Negative charge must be on less electronegative element. Now try this example. CH3 showing minus I effect. This is true or false? In this example, CH3 showing minus I effect, it is false because it is showing plus I effect. In B, mark group shows minus I effect. Mark group shows minus I effect means C double bond O shows strong minus I. Not electron withdrawing when connected with cycloalkane. What is your answer? B. Electron withdrawing group means minus I, not minus I, because it is plus I. Which of following has incorrect direction of inductive effect? We already discussed that CO2 minus has strong plus I. What is the order of plus I? First is O minus, then there is a CO2 minus, then there is a 3-degree carbon. Now this shows strong plus I effect. This means this is our correct. Now B is wrong because this is more electronegative. Oxygen is more electronegative. So this must be a direction. This is wrong direction. This means it is incorrect. And why it is wrong? Because oxygen is more electronegative. What about 13? Minus I effect A, SP, SP2, SP3. What is the correct answer of 14? F greater than OR greater than N. What is the decreasing order of minus I? What is the correct answer? Now this question becomes very simple because of this hydrogen. This is sp hybridized and this is sp2. Hydrogen is showing strong minus I. This is wrong. sp hybridized, sp2 hybridized, this is correct. Now you have to calculate the Ma group which are showing plus I effect. This is an integer question. Out of 8 examples, how many Ma groups showing plus I effect? Pause the video and then write your answer. Now what is the answer of first? First, in case oxygen is more electronegative, we can say that C double bond O shows strong minus I effect except CO2 minus. Except CO2 minus, C double bond will show minus I effect. For example, if there is a aldehyde, ketone, acid, ester, amide, all will show minus I effect except CO2 minus. In case of O minus, both oxygen become electron rich, and due to richness of those two electron, they will donate electron to carbon and carbon become electron donating group. So you have to remember. Now similarly, this is also C double bond O minus I. Now this is our sp3 carbon, this means it is a plus I. Now all our sp3 means no inductive effect, not applicable. Again this is sp3 and this is sp hybridized, it is plus I, and no inductive effect in alkane. Now in example 6, this is carbocation, and carbocation are sp2 hybridized. We will discuss this carbocation on our later on other lectures. Now in this example it is a sp2 hybridized and carbon is methyl is sp3, this means it is a plus I effect. Now in 8th, SO3 is strong minus I because of many oxygens. So how many groups shows minus I effect? So what is the correct answer? 1, 2, 3. 3 shows minus I effect. This is 1, 2, no inductive, plus I, and minus I. Okay. Correct answer will be 3. Now calculate the Ma group which shows minus I effect. Now what is the answer? In case of first, CH3 shows strong plus I. Now alkyne shows strong minus I because of sp hybridized. Now CD3, again sp3 carbon plus I. Chlorine is more electronegative minus I. Now again chlorine is more electronegative minus I. N plus is more electronegative minus I. Now this alkyne is sp hybridized, again it is minus I. How many shows minus I effect? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is minus I, minus I, minus I, minus I, and minus I. So in this case, answer will be 5. Now this question we will discuss later on because you might not knowing, if you know how to calculate dipole, if you already studied the dipole value in inorganic chemistry, then you can do this question. Otherwise you can left this question. Number of compounds which are non-polar. You have to, non-polar means, non-polar are those which have dipole value 0. Now in this case there will be a dipole value, therefore it is a polar. In this case all are sp3, therefore it is a non-polar. Again sp2 and sp3 difference means relatively polar. All sp3 means it is a non-polar. Now in case of trans butene, what is trans? If two groups are opposite to each other. This is the structure of trans. We will discuss this trans and cis in geometrical isomers. Now in case of trans, this is sp2 carbon, this is sp3. This means vector will be toward more electronegative element. This is the direction of vector. And again sp2 carbon, sp3, more electronegative, direction of vector will be on more electronegative side. This means these two vector will cancel out, means dipole will be 0. Dipole 0 means it is a non-polar. So how many non-polar are there? Second, fourth and fifth. Out of 5, 3 are non-polar. Now that's all for inductive effect. Now in next lecture we will discuss application of inductive effect. So what you have to do, you have to revise all the inductive effect series and examples, and you have to prepare proper notes. The best way to learn organic chemistry is regular revision. Thank you. We will meet again. Bye.